Hi, we are Apekchha and Srilakshmi. We're going to tell you more about plastic, which is our resource. We know that this product is a finite resource and that it is a need and not a want. But it is polluting our Mother Earth with its wastes. The toxins that it emits harms food chains and ecosystems. We need to make changes. We should make new policies so that we produce less plastic waste and save our Earth. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a prime example of the problems created by a throwaway society. So we suggest that the product plastic should be removed and shouldn't exist any longer in order to preserve our Earth. Why do we use plastic? Why not go green and use other alternatives which are sustainable in all ways? Keep viewing to explore more dirty truths and facts about plastic. As you know, our resource is plastic. We human beings use it and produce waste that the nature can't digest. You can see materials made out of plastic all around you. There are various types of plastics which are used to make different things such as toothbrushes, clothing, CDs, eyeglasses, computers, water slides, and many other things. People need plastic because a lot of things are made out of it. Even water, one of the most essential resources needed for life, is supplied in plastic water bottles. The usage or consumption of plastic mainly impacts on marine or aquatic food chains and ecosystems. Plastic is non-biodegradable, but it photodegrades, which means it breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces. So aquatic creatures mistake these miniature pieces of plastic as zooplankton or food floating around on the surface of the water body. Here in this particular food chain, the Arctic cod might mistake small plastic pieces as zooplankton, which is its food, and consume it, after which it will get toxic contaminated. Then when the ring seal consumes the toxic contaminated Arctic cod, the level of toxic contamination present in the Arctic cod's body is added to the level of toxic contamination already present in the ring seal's body. And then when the polar bear consumes the toxic contaminated ring seal, the process of the transformation of toxic contamination is repeated. This increase in concentration of substance in living organisms as they take in contaminated air, water, or food is called bioaccumulation. As bigger animals eat smaller animals, the level of toxic contamination in the food is added to the level of contamination already in their body.
Recycling is a good option, but it is not enough. So we are thinking about modifying the materials economy. Why don't we avoid disposal and have a closed-flowing materials economy, which connects consumption back to extraction? So we have extraction to production, to distribution to consumption, back to extraction, and that it goes on and on.
We can also use alternatives such as mycelium, the root structure of mushroom, which you probably haven't seen. Using reusable or cloth bags are a good option. We should always keep in mind the 3 R's, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle, and try to make more use of biodegradable materials. If these modifications and alternatives are properly applied to our day-to-day lives, the impacts on aquatic food chains and ecosystems will reduce. Aquatic animals won't mistake plastic as zooplankton for food floating around the surface of the water body, because we human beings won't dispose of plastic waste in water bodies due to the modifications made to the materials economy. So if they get their proper food, the toxic contamination in them will reduce. Plastic is a substance which is very widely used and is hardly or barely recycled. So here we are trying to explain some facts and figures of the number of PET bottles wasted and recycled per person per year during 1990 to 2006 with the help of this double bar graph. As you can see, the number of PET bottles recycled and wasted is increasing, but with great difference between each other. Guess what? 90% of plastic is made out of petroleum, which is a non-renewable resource and is also a highly demanding material around the world. It is also known as black gold. Nigeria and African countries blessed with petroleum, which they now consider as a curse as they aren't benefiting out of it. This is due to the bad governing system and incorrect distribution of revenue. If Nigeria's blessing is used properly, they will benefit out of it too. That income will then be used for the country's development and its people. To make this happen successfully, they should have a strong governing system which can utilize the revenue for its development and its people.
We can also use a few socially sustainable alternatives, such as mycelium, the root structure of mushroom. Using reusable or cloth bags are a good option. We should always keep in mind the 3 R's, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle, and try to make more use of biodegradable materials. We can always apply the 3 R's to our usage of plastic. Our world consumes a lot of bottled water. This line graph depicts the bottled water consumption in the top of 10 countries during 1999 and 2004. As you can see, the rate of consumption has increased in 2004 than 1999. Man-made materials are a curse for him, if not utilized properly. Try out the alternatives and choose whichever suits you. Make good use of the 3 R's.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
These are our sources. These are the photo credits.